Alright, so I have some really decent lighting. Still not super professional. I still haven't got an amazing backdrop or anything, but I'm working on it. So today's video is a makeup tutorial. I am so excited to finally do a proper makeup inspiration tutorial look thingamabob. I took some inspiration from a picture I found on Pinterest, and I will put the name and credit the artist if I can find. I did sort of change it up only very slightly. Instead of there's a gold shimmer on the lid, I ended up going with a purple shimmer because I couldn't find the right gold shade. So it's a little bit of a twist, and I'm wanting to maybe start a series called Inspire and Create. So I'll grab some inspiration from a picture and then create it myself, maybe do a few little tweaks. But a lot of the time I find really cool looks in pictures, and other people do too, but they don't know how to put that look together. So that is what this is going to be. So without further ado, I'm going to jump straight into getting this look, and I hope you guys enjoy. So first thing is first, I'm going ahead and priming my eyelids. I'm going to start with my eyes today. I'm just taking a very simple concealer. This is a Rimmel one. Now I'm just taking a white creamy eyeshadow just to set all that down so that I have a nice even toned base for my eyeshadows to go onto. Now I'm going to be taking a light brown colour. This is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow called Frappe, and I'm just taking that lightly through the crease, and I will slowly build that up. I'm now taking a burnt orange shade from the Stila Eyes Other Window palette, and I'm just going to darken up this crease. This orange is called Chickadee from Makeup Geek as well. And again, I'm just layering that over the top of the previous orange just to bring in a more yellow toned orange, because that's what the picture had. Applying some concealer to my lids now, as if I'm doing a sort of spotlight eye. The reason I'm doing this is so that my purple eyeshadow that I pop on top has a better grippy surface. That's what the concealer is going to give me. It's going to make my eyelids a little bit more tacky, so that when I put the purple on, it's very opaque. Now for the fun part, I get to take this lovely purple lilac shade called Wisteria, also from Makeup Geek. I was surprised by how opaque it was going to be, so I was really happy that it was a bright light purple, and I'm just popping this all over where the concealer was. Here I'm just popping on a darker, like purple toned brown on the outer corners to create that smoky eye look, and then I'll just blend that in with a blending brush. I think it's very important to go back and touch up any areas of your look, so going back and blending out the orange or touching up the purple. Sometimes people think once they've done one step they just have to move on, but always go back and perfect your look
and you'll probably be a lot happier with it in the end. I'm using the colour Shimmer Shimmer, also from Makeup Geek. I'm using a lot of Makeup Geek eyeshadows today, and I'm just popping that on my brow bone to add a bit of highlight. Now I'm using my Mecca Cosmetica Illuminating Primer. I really love this primer, I just want to put that out there. It feels amazing on the skin. It doesn't really feel like there's anything there, but it definitely gives a nice glow underneath my foundation. For foundation today, I'm taking my Josie Moran Vibrancy foundation and this is a medium coverage foundation, so I did use about 2 pumps just to go over areas that I'm breaking out a bit and have some major discoloration, as you would have seen already. This is also a very, very dewy moisturizing foundation, so maybe if you've got oily skin I wouldn't recommend this, but I've got combination, so I really enjoy this foundation. Just taking my concealer again to highlight and conceal and correct areas around my face, and then I'll buff that in with a beauty blender. But before I do, I'm going in with my Clinique Chubby Stick. This is a contouring one, and I just pop that on all the usual areas that I want to slim down and get more structure. To set my under eyes, I'm just taking my Stay Matte Pressed Powder by Rimmel, and I do find this brightens my under eyes as well, so I love to just pat that all in and carve out my eyeshadow a little more. With my Face of Australia loose setting powder, I'm going ahead and buffing that all over my face so that I can go in with my powder bronzer and blush, and I won't have any clumped up high pigmented areas. I'm finishing off my lower lash line with these 2 colours mixed together at the bottom, that same burnt orange and the same dark brown. Now I'm taking my purple shimmer shade, which lo and behold is also a Makeup Geek colour. It is a duochrome eyeshadow called Phantom, so it's sort of like a light purple in reflex and then also goes a little bit silvery as well. To bronze up my face, I'm just taking the iconic Hoola bronzer by Benefit and just popping that on my cheekbones and then around the outside of my face. This little Mecca Max bronzer is one of my absolute favourite beauty products. I went and repurchased the full size because I'm in love. I love to contour my face, but I just chose to do my nose with it today. The blush I'm using from this look is from the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette edit or something like that, and it was just the light pearly pink shade. Just gives a nice natural flush to the cheeks. I'm using the Mary Luminizer highlighting powder by The Balm to pop on my cheekbones and my nose and my cupid's bow as well. I'm using a small amount of this just for a subtle glow, as my whole face is a lot more toned down than the eyes, so that the eyes really pop in this makeup look. This is just a mini sample Hourglass lipstick, I guess I could call it. It's just a lovely nude shade, and then I'll go ahead and pop on a clear sparkly lip gloss over the top. Instead of a dramatic eyeliner, I'm just taking a dark black eyeshadow and just on an angled brush dragging that along my lash line just to create a thicker lash line and give my eyes a little bit more depth.
The video. I hope you guys really enjoyed and you got some inspiration from this look. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!